Hello friends, today we learn Unified Modeling Language. The first point is what is Unified Modeling Language? Second, the software development lifecycle. Then some aspect related with UML, which is structural and behavioral aspect, and a design process of UML. So let's start with what is Unified Modeling Language. As the name implies, as a language, it is a language used to communicate between different stakeholders. It is a standardized modeling language, a way of interaction between different stakeholders of the system, support a broad range of applications. Means what? Number of applications are supported to this type of language. It is independent of particular programming language and development processes. It is developed for specifying, visualizing, constructing and documenting the different artifacts of the system. What is software development lifecycle? By using this diagram, we can understand the software development lifecycle. The first part is requirement analysis. What is the requirement for the development? Then depends on the requirement, design is made. Depends on the design, the construction is done. The software construction is done. Then it is integrated and its functional testing is done by the integration team. And finally, after all processes, the acceptance is happen and a software is developed. This type of life cycle is followed by software development. These are two software aspects of UML. First is structural and second is behavioral. Structural view of software will represent static aspect of the system. How different components are built together to make entire system is included in a structural aspect. A popular artifact of the system will represent static aspect of the system is the class diagram. The best popular example is the class diagram, which is the popular artifact of the system. Then up next is behavioral aspect of UML. The structural view of software will represent dynamic of aspect of the system. How different components of the system are interacting with each other. It is included in behavioral aspect. Popular artifact of the system will represent static aspect of system is the activity diagram and state chart. These are some popular artifacts. Now let's differentiate between structural and behavioral aspect. Structural will use a modern artifact, that is class diagram, and behavioral use case diagram. Structural uses object diagram, behavioral uses sequence diagram. In structural, there is a component diagram, but in a behavioral, there is collaboration diagram. In structural, there is development diagram, and in behavioral, there is state chart diagram, or in other words, it is activity diagram. Let's see the design process. In design process, different blocks are there. The first block is system requirement, which include the requirement gathering, which uses different cases like activity, sequence diagram, state chart. These included in a design and development part. Some class diagram which are included in system design or architecture, and component diagram and deployment diagram are included in deployment part. These are some part of a design process of UML, which include requirement of gathering, system design and architecture, design and development, and deployment. Let's summarize what we learned today. We learned what is Unified Modeling Language, software development lifecycle, structural and behavioral aspect of UML, and design processes of UML.